Do you agree with a special prosecutor has to be an independent special prosecutor has to take over? Do you believe that DOJ and FBI right now, with the guys who are all close to, Pam Bondi, Dan Bongino, 𝗙cie Patel, do you think they have any credibility left to pursue this?
No, and I'll tell you exactly why, Steve, because in 2016, we trusted the plan with Trump. But now Trump has become the deep state. The exact thing we voted him in.
Why do you say he's become the deep state?
What is more deep state than covering up for pedophiles?
Yeah, you're gonna lose. See, and again, guys, you know what's interesting about this is, again, what this comes down to is it comes down to the trust, okay? Because the entire MAGA smokescreen, and make no mistake, the MAGA movement is a smokescreen, guys. It is a bunch of disgruntled, religious, angry, bitter people that are upset that the world is changing too fast for them to keep up with. They don't like the fact that the world is modern and brand new. Okay, it's brand new in gender and who's in power. Like, the world's diverse, right? You have these people that don't like the fact that the world is evolving faster than a chapter in their fucking Bible, okay? And so their smokescreen was completely based around this idea of, we are the only people you can trust, okay? That was their smokescreen. That it's the lying, fake news mainstream media. It's the lying left-wingers. It's the lying Democrats. We are the truth. We are the transparent, the truth, the honest. And they are now starting to realize, whether they admit it or not, they know, holy shit, we're lying. Every MAGA right now is in their bones. They have that feeling. Their stomach is doing that thing where they're like, I'm being lied to, and it's not by Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. It's by everybody that I have put all my trust in. That everybody that I thought was impeccable. And I can't even impress how shocking that revelation is. You know what it is, guys? I'm 18 years sober. And what it is it's like the guy in AA who sits in the meetings and he doesn't believe anyone. He thinks it's all bullshit. And then one day you see him figure it out. And he's not ready to flip his world upside down. He's not ready to make any major changes. But you can see that he understands that he's living a lie. And there's this whole what the fuck do I do now? And this is what I believe is starting to happen here, where there is a grand feeling of these people realizing they're being lied to by the people they convince themselves never tell any lies. And that is going to have far-reaching consequences, and they're not going to convert to being Democrats. They're not going to all of a sudden be woke. But that crack is going to dismantle some of the power, because they had this power where they were impeccable, right? They had this power of being above the bullshit, right? Their smokescreen rendered them immune to the bullshit. And now they are no longer immune. They are in the shit, and they know it. They fucking know it. They're scrambling. They are scrambling. And so, yeah, this is good. I think we keep the pressure on.
Why did Elon Musk tweet that you were on that list?
Do what?
Elon Musk tweeted that Bannon is in the Epstein files.
Why did Elon Musk tweet that you were on that list?
Do what? I'm not going to hate you for that. Because you know why?
Don't kill the messenger. I'm
not. It's a
why.
great question. It's a great question. Because I'm the guy, one of my sole focuses in life is the total and complete destruction of Elon Musk. He's one of the most evil people ever to walk the face of the earth, right? And he's trying to throw out all kind of garbage. Of course it's absurd. Just like it's absurd on President Trump. You saw how evil it was. President Trump brought him into his family. I've never seen President Trump have somebody for Christmas dinner. He had the family there. He let Elon come up with the little boy X, have a photo. He took it in there. And what did he say when he couldn't get his way on the tax cuts for environmental? He went there, and then he said, Trump's in the Epstein file. That's what kind of guy he is. He will smear Trump, he'll smear me, he'll smear anybody who stands in the way. And I'm the one person that stood up to this guy when everybody around kissed his ass, okay? A guy like Elon Musk is not just deeply flawed, he's pure evil, and Musk understands something. I am 100% focused on your total and complete destruction, and bro, we're making real progress, okay? We're making real progress. You know why? Because you're completely and totally evil, and you're an illegal alien. You should be deported back to South Africa immediately.
That's right.
Oh,
Was that the answer?
shit.
You got it.
Kind of
By the way, President Trump, his smear on President Trump, everything President Trump's done for this country, everything President Trump suffered for this country. President Trump, remember, he got indicted how many times? And he has 700 years or 350 years in prison above him. He got assassination attempt, 2 of them, but 1 where they hit him. I went to a federal prison for 4 months, and this guy who's done nothing but suck money and value out of this country and taxpayers, you know, space.
Dude, Elon gave $280 million to Trump. Without Elon, Trump wouldn't even be president right now. Like, oh my God.
97% of SpaceX
Tirade
revenue come from you. You pay for it, okay? He owns 50% or 70%. They just did a valuation and a financing at $315 billion. Do you own a penny of that? No. When I made the statement we should nationalize it, and we should nationalize it and take the value of SpaceX and give all of you guys a piece of the action, right?
Dude, check this out. So all she did was mention Elon's tweet. Elon tweeted one thing. He said he's in the Epstein files. Back to prison for Bannon. He's in the Epstein files. Bannon's in the Epstein files. So he tweeted this twice in a week. She asked him about it. He is now in the middle of a 5-minute tirade. Okay? A 5-minute tirade on Elon Musk for the simple asking of why did Elon say you're in those files? And he just now has a meltdown. And yes, nationalizing a private company sure does sound a lot like socialism or communism, right? Bannon is now like turning woke during this tirade. Dude, he's going to become Zohran Mamdani's best friend. By the end of this, he's going to like open his shirt and there's a fucking Mamdani for mayor shirt underneath there. He's like, let's nationalize it all.
Because you're paying for it, not him. He should get 20% of whatever management teams get. All he is a defense contractor. He's a total scam. And he thinks because he owns Twitter, he can't. We backed him off the HB1 visas. We back him off every time. You know why? He's a tiny little boy. You see the pictures of him when he was at PayPal with the bald head and the goofy face? That's Elon Musk, right? That is Elon Musk. He's a total and complete dweeb and a nerd. And I am totally and completely focused on his total and complete destruction.
Dude, Bannon is still going.
And deportation out of this country because he's evil.
Deportation.
He turned on President Trump. He started this America Party, which essentially everybody that voted was in subcontinent of India. Why did he do that? He did that so he could flip enough House seats so that President Trump would get impeached. What's going to happen in 26 if you have an America Party that takes 5 or 6 House seats or costs a couple of $100 million? This guy's total program is to put a gun to President Trump's head. Well, guess what? A lot of people are afraid of him and back down. I'm not afraid of him. In fact, the bigger they come, the harder they fall. And I am totally and completely focused on his destruction. And he should understand what happened yesterday with NASA, where his best friend ran it and gave him we're going to give him all those soft contracts over to SpaceX to make it worth $600 billion. Sean Duffy was the one individual sat in that the cabinet room when Elon Musk sat there and told the president, hey, this guy's totally incompetent, doesn't know what he's doing. He said, dude, you got these Doge 19-year-olds with acne running around, letting half the air traffic controllers go. I'm not going to tolerate it.
Dude, for those of us who have forgotten, the question the woman asked him was, why did Elon Musk say you were in the Epstein files? That was the question. Why did Elon Musk say you were in the Epstein files? And it is now, we're 4 minutes and 12 seconds into a tirade of like, dude, this is like, at the end of this, I would love her to say, okay, so that was a very strange response. Would you like to still answer my question?
Musk said, oh no, that's not the truth. And Sean Duffy had the stones to sit there and say, you are a liar. And I'll prove you're lying. And President Trump respected that. That's why he put Sean Duffy in charge of NASA. And let me tell Elon Musk something. Your days over SpaceX are going to be a lot harder now that Sean Duffy's on NASA, including beginning a forensic audit of all the money you stole. You do understand the Doge thing. What he did, Doge, is a complete lie. You know what Doge was there for? It was there to get the data and data sets of American citizens to drive artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is not prepared to share with anybody. He's not prepared to share the value of it. We're not going to let it happen. I can already tell you there are many things underway right now to make sure he's totally held accountable for every second he was in the federal government.
Dude, that's crazy, bro. That is one of the craziest responses I've seen, you know? But again, that is a sign, guys. That's where we're at. Where when you ask Steve Bannon, why did Elon tweet that you were in the Epstein files? Steve Bannon has a 5-minute conniption. 5 minutes, guys. A complete 5-minute breakdown.
Agree with a special prosecutor has to be an independent special prosecutor has to take over. Do you believe that DOJ and FBI right now, with the guys who are all close to Pam Bondi, Dan Bongino, 𝗙ście𝗶𝗆𝗆, do you think they have any credibility left to pursue this?
No, and I'll tell you exactly why, Steve, because in 2016, we trusted the plan with Trump. But now Trump has become the deep state. The exact thing we voted him in.
Why do you say he's become?
Oh, dude, think about the ramifications of that quote right there. Now Trump has become the deep state. And dude, and this guy is not a Democrat.
Become the deep state.
What is more deep state than covering up for pedophiles? Why would you go to that island? Why? Tell me, why would you go to that island? Why would you go on the plane?
Oh, bro. Dude, that is a ruthless quote. Isn't that brutal? That is some brutal shit, though. These people are pissed. They're livid. I've been saying this for a while now. You guys have heard the expression, be careful what you wish for because you just might get it, right? This is one of those situations where so much of the MAGA worldview and so much of the MAGA conspiracy theory generating machine was based on the simple premise of the deep state, right? The deep state, this uncontrollable backroom, like secret government cabal that was actually running the country, and they could attribute every bogeyman to the deep state. And it was a very powerful way. It's like Andrew Tate's Matrix, right? It's a get out of jail free card. You can explain everybody's behavior. You can make up stories that never come out. And it's always, yeah, the deep state, whisked it away. But now they have all the branches of government. They gutted everything in government to where every government agency is a bare bones skeleton of what it was, completely staffed by nothing but Trump loyalists. And now they are voting against releasing the Epstein files after campaigning on this for 5 fucking years. They are cooked, bro. They are cooked because, you know what I mean? Because their own people know there's no deep state in charge right now. You know what I'm saying? They are in deep, deep shit. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members. So if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.